Students, friends, very good morning. How are you doing at home in this critical period? Had your breakfast? Okay, we'll start with the fourth unit, A part, impact of jet. What is jet? A fluid jet is a stream of fluid issuing from a nozzle. Issuing means ejecting out from a nozzle with a high velocity, and therefore it produces high kinetic energy. Nozzle and jet, these are the two important terms. Okay, these are the two important terms which are required to be remembered: nozzle and jet. In daily practice or use, you must have washed the bicycle or two-wheeler scooter or four-wheeler car. What we used to do in general, we used to take a pipe of around 10 to 12, 15 feet length. We used to connect that into tap water and we will wash it. While washing, in order to remove the mud particles which are adhere to the surface, what we do, we press the pipe, is it not? Press the pipe means we are decreasing the diameter, therefore with high velocity water will come out and it washes very easily. So we need not have to rub with our hands. That water itself which is emerging out from that pressed pipe will help us to clean it. Am I right? So that when you press it, it becomes less in diameter. That tapered end portion of the pipe is known as nozzle. Whereas high velocity with which it is ejecting out is known as jet. Okay? If this jet strikes an obstruction placed in its path, that means bicycle tire or bicycle body is across the jet, is it not? That is an obstruction. When it hits on it or exerted on it, that jet of water, that will clean the bicycle, is it not? Here we have to understand in the other way. When jet strikes an obstruction placed in its path, it will exert a force on the obstruction. This impressed force is known as impact of the jet, and it is designated as hydrodynamic force. Hydrodynamic force, because it is in dynamic condition. And you have studied hydrostatic pressure. Means when water is in static condition, then also it exerts pressure on the obstruction. Right? Since it involves dynamic forces, it always involves change of momentum. Therefore, when a jet strikes on a plate or a vane or an object, all the three are equivalent words: plate or vane or jet, object. In case of turbine, we call such word as buckets. All these four terms are equivalent. It exerts a force on it due to change in momentum that can be evaluated by using impulse momentum principle. Is it clear concept? What is jet? It is the water ejecting out from a nozzle or through a nozzle. What is nozzle? It is a tapering end. Tapering end. Suppose this is the pipe. It is to be tapered. Means this diameter compared to the pipe diameter, it is very, very small. Therefore, velocity will become very high when it ejects out of the nozzle. Therefore, which helps in turning the bucket. When the buckets are mounted on the periphery of a wheel and it in turn connects to the shaft, definitely we can convert the water pressure energy into mechanical energy first. Thereby, we can convert mechanical energy into electrical energy, which is being used everywhere, without which we could not able to find tube light, lamps, etc., etc. Okay, that is a basic application. We will see in future slides to come. Am I going at proper speed so that you can understand? Okay. This principle is based on which principle? Impulse momentum principle, based on the law of conservation. Law of conservation of momentum, which states that the net force acting on a fluid mass is equal to the change in the momentum of flow per unit time in that direction. That is important. In the same direction of flow of fluid. Net force acting on a fluid mass is equal to the change in momentum of flow per unit time in that direction. As per Newton's law of motion, which we are all aware, F is equal to ma. Force is equal to mass into acceleration, but acceleration is equal to rate of change of velocity. That is nothing but dv by dt. Therefore, we can rewrite this equation. F is equal to m multiplied by dv by dt. Further, it can be rewritten as d by dt whole multiplied by mv, where m is velocity mass, that is constant, v is velocity. Okay. This is known as momentum equation. Which one is known as momentum equation? F dt. Just one slide. F dt is known as momentum equation, that is given by d multiplied by mv, mass into velocity. This is known as impulse momentum principle. It states that the force F acting on a fluid mass, m, in a short interval of time dt is equal to the change in momentum d multiplied by mv in the direction of force. We shall continue. MFR, that is mass of fluid flowing per second, that is rate of mass of flow. We know that rho is equal to mass per volume. Mass is equal to rho into volume, mass per second, that is rho into volume upon second. But we know volume per second, meter cube per second is equal to discharge. That means discharge is equal to, we know, AV, where A is area of the jet, that is area of pipe we consider. Of course, jet diameter is considered as pipe diameter, and V, velocity of flow of fluid. Therefore, MFR is equal to mass per second, that is equal to kg per second. Unit of mass is kg per second. Rho into Q, that is equal to rho AV. Is it clear? Now, Fx. Suppose this is the pipe. Through the nozzle, jet is coming out and obstructing the object. It may be fixed or it may be even, moving. Suppose moving, how we can show? With dotted line, moving. Therefore, we have to consider two velocities here, u and v. If I call v is the velocity of jet, u is the velocity of plate or vane. That we will see in the forthcoming or oncoming slides. Now we are interested in understanding further Fx is equal to rate of change of momentum in the direction of force. We know that momentum is equal to mass into velocity, mv. Change in momentum is equal to, yes, anybody? Okay. Initial momentum minus final momentum. Initial momentum is m1 v1, final m2 v2, but m is constant. That can be taken as m1 is equal to m2 is equal to m. Therefore, change in momentum becomes, further simple equation, m multiplied by v1 minus v2. Why minus sign is there for v2? Because v2 is smaller in magnitude than v1. Now, rate of change of momentum is equal to change in momentum per second. That is measured with respect to time. Rate of change of momentum is equal to m multiplied by v1 minus v2 divided by second. That means mass per second multiplied by V1 minus V2. But mass per second we have seen in the earlier equation rho A V1 multiplied by V1 minus V2. In the previous slide we have seen rho A, where it is? Rho AV, where it is? Rho AV we have seen. Here. Am I right? Rho AV. Here we are speaking in the same slide, of course. Rho A V1. Why we are taking V1 here? That is general rho AV. Rho AV is general equation. By the time we reached here, we have to consider the velocity of jet, not of vane or final velocity. We are required to consider initial. Therefore, V1 multiplied by change in velocity V1 minus V2. Applications of impact of jet. This application I have already said. Suppose this is the jet, through nozzle water is ejecting out or coming out with high velocity, means high kinetic energy. When it is made to fall on the bucket, which are connected all along the periphery or along the periphery of a wheel, which in turn connects to a shaft, for example, and which in turn connected to the generator. Naturally, it converts the pressure energy into mechanical energy first and then electricity. That's why application is being used to generate electricity. Impact of jet is used to rotate the turbine, namely Pelton wheel. There are different types of turbines are there. As an example, the water jet is applying force tangential to the wheel. In case of Pelton wheel, the force is applied tangential to the wheel. Water jet as a cutting tool, and jet engines and different parts of this you can zoom it as I am zooming now, and you yourself can read the different parts shown in the figure. Am I right? We shall not waste unnecessarily more time. Now, force exerted by fluid jet on plate or vane. There are two different cases, and in each two cases, sub-cases are there. What are they? We will understand. Flat plate, when object is stationary, whether it is a flat plane or curved vane, flat plane, flat vane. Suppose I am considering a plate. Jet of water with velocity v, which strikes the vane or plate which is fixed in position. Okay? Flat plate is inclined to the jet. This can be kept inclined also. How? In this way. You see, with another color I will draw the sketch. Plate is inclined to the jet of water through an angle, say theta, right? It can be kept inclined. Or plate is curved. Suppose this is the jet of water which is striking a curved plate, but it is fixed. Any one of these three cases you can consider for finding out the force exerted by the fluid. Is it clear? Shall I rub this? Okay. Now, case 2. When object is moving in the same direction of motion. Suppose this is the plate, flat plate, right? We are saying it is moving. Moving means how to show this occupies new position. Am I right? That means in dotted line you can show. When we say it is moving, plate is also move with some velocity. Let us take another symbol, small u. Small u is the velocity of plate, where v is the velocity of jet. In such cases, in the oncoming slides, we will come to know the relative velocity with which the jet is exerting the force on the plate when the plate is moving, whether it is flat plate or curved plate. We have to consider relative velocity Vr, suffix r, is equal to V minus U. V minus U, we will see in future classes to come. There are three cases. Flat plate is normal to the jet, as I have already shown in the previous figure, you remember it. Flat plate is inclined to the jet, it may be inclined and moving. Or plate is curved and curved plate may be moving, right? You see the figure here. You see the figure. This is the flat plate which is kept normal to the jet. This is normal direction. How we can show that? This is the jet, plate is kept normal, means 90 degrees. 90 degrees. You can see very clearly. So when it exerts pressure, when the jet falls upon the plate, the velocity or the water will be glided over the plate and separated along the surface of the plate in both the directions as shown in figure. You can see very clearly. Am I right? This is the direction of motion. This is the direction of motion. I have already written and shown here. Here also it is written 90 degrees. Am I right? This is the diameter of the nozzle, diameter of the jet. This is pipe. This is the tapered portion. This portion is tapered. T-A-P-E-R-E-D. Tapered portion of the end of the pipe is known as nozzle. N-O-Z-Z-L-E. Nozzle. Okay. We will stop here. We will continue in the next class. References. Already many times we have said P.N. Modi and S.M. Seth, K. Subramanya, R.K. Rajput and R.K. Bansal. This is specially we use. What for we use Rajput book, Bansal book? Maximum good examples have been given and solved. Right? That's all. Even in all the above three books also sufficient number of examples are available. Okay. Thank you for watching. We will continue in the next class. What you are required to do is you have to practice. You have to practice many number of times. Okay. Then only it is possible to digest. Especially at the beginning stages, the concept and principles you must be conversant, habituate, and you should learn first concepts. If you learn concepts very clearly in a simple way, slowly or gradually, then there should not be more problem or difficulty in future articles to come for study. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.